The issue of employment in a shifting economic climate has taken center stage in the contest for Chua Chu Kang GRC. Candidates have been speaking about job loss measures to call for a universal minimum wage. Lauren Ong has more from the campaign trail of the People's Action Party and the Progress Singapore Party.
If you don't plan, then you're really planning to fail. And we will never fail.
Supporting workers with foresight and preemptive action. That's how the People's Action Party's team is pitching to counter job losses if the economic climate takes a downturn, according to Manpower Minister Tan See Leng.
We are prepared, and we are prepared for the worst. We have a slew of measures, and if called upon, we will not hesitate to implement them in the shortest possible time.
Dr. Tan says support is already given to fresh graduates and mid-career workers. He's also a member of a newly formed team to tackle the challenges arising from U.S. tariffs. Dr. Tan's appealing to Chua Chu Kang voters for a strong PAP mandate.
We have well-proven strategies. We are trusted. We can continue to build our reputation, our credibility, first domestically and then internationally. It puts us in a better position to negotiate all the trade deals, and we are going to do our level best to make sure that we will come out of this crisis unscathed.
And I agree with
also acknowledging the economic shifts, PSP candidate Lawrence Peck says this has strengthened the case for a universal minimum wage. It's a proposal PAP candidate Jeffrey Xiao previously dismissed as a political move and not a practical one. The PAP introduced a progressive wage model in 2012, setting wage ladders in specific sectors. Responding to these remarks, Mr. Peck, who's a former Secretary General of the Singapore Manufacturing Federation, says the model was set in a different economic context before fast-rising technologies like artificial intelligence.
Things have changed. Things have moved on. Right now, technology is progressing at breakneck speed. At that time, you do not have cleaning robots that you can see right now. What does that do to the different sectors that was first initially envisioned with the progressive wage model? I know the PWM intimately during my work at the Federation. I support it. Hence, it is not curious that I now bring up the feasibility for the government to study of a universal minimum wage.
Mr. Peck adds that a minimum wage protects the local workforce against the increasing rate of inflation.